Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay. Candlesticks are like one of the most powerful trading concepts. Just like what you see, they are easy to identify. It was developed by a Japanese rice trader known as one of the most profitable traders ever. You get? Hello?
Oh, my phone was, I think it was on mute by accident.
Okay, okay. So he was known as one of the most profitable traders ever because he kind of he studied the emotions of traders then in long before computer setups came up. He
Mm.
studied the emotions of traders when they sell markets, when they make losses or profit, and he interpreted them in a candlestick
Mm.
and started drawing them in a sheet of paper like that. So his name is Homer Munehisa.
Okay, so.
Yeah. But it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Just to understand the concept.
Yeah.
So in fact, long before um the Europeans or the Americans started trading with computers, he understood the concept already. He knows that okay, at a point in time, he noticed a rise in markets or a fall or something. Then he interpreted it in a candlestick. So that's why we call this very candlestick, this
Sure.
you can see my screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we call this the Japanese candlestick.
Okay. Which one?
Like the
The
normal candlestick we
candles?
use. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So these are called Japanese candlesticks. We have other types of charts.
Oh, some other ones don't use candles? What kind of,
Not
what are we
not
talking
not really candles. We have three types of charts.
about? Oh, okay.
Yeah. We have the Japanese candlesticks. We have the bar charts. We have the bar charts and the line charts now. So yeah, the line chart. I think TradingView should have them. Let me bring them. Okay, what we're using now is the candlestick. Then this is the bar chart. Can you see this?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's operating the same concept. Okay, before then, let me explain the candlestick. I'll come back to it just briefly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I should draw it so that will explain that will understand better.
That's what you're trying to do. It's all good.
It's not trying to stay in the video.
Yeah, it's fine. I saw what you're trying to do. It's all good.
Okay.
Those are the wicks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see. Don't worry.
Yeah. So we'll call the weeks or the tails.
Mm.
So this, okay, let's take this to be a bearish candle now. A bearish candle falls, right?
Sorry?
A bearish candle is a falling candle.
Or falling? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's symbolizes that the market is falling. When you have this to be a single, let's say a 1 minute candle,
Mhm.
a 1 minute candle, let's see, you would have more of it. So 60 of these 1 minute candles. Okay, this is a 1 minute candle. Sixty of these candles would make one 1 hour candle. Would make are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. 60 of these candles would make 1 hour candle because this is a 1 minute candle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when you have a single candle, okay, I hope I can still see what I drew. Excellent. Yeah, right here. So like I said, this is a falling candle.
Mhm.
And when you have examines, it symbolizes that market started from like the top and started falling down. You get?
Mm.
So the market opened at this point, and on this level. This was the highest level attained. Then it closed at this level. This is the lowest level attained. Are you with me?
Okay. Okay.
When you finish the video, let me know. So I can just record the video and send the link to you.
Sorry?
So when you finish the video, let me know. So I can just record
Okay.
and send the link to you later.
So it's at the lowest point in market close?
No, this is the lowest level attained, like
Or lowest level
the
maximum?
trough, the trough kind of, but it did not close on this level. This is the closing point. Yeah.
Yeah, the lowest like the of the body is the closing point.
Yeah, it's the closing point. And this is the highest point. This is the opening point. So after it's opened, it fell
So
down.
can I just ask, like, so what are the wicks then? Like the top and bottom of the wicks?
Weeks, that means the highest point the market got to at that. Okay, let's say this is an hourly candle.
Okay.
The market might have opened like this. Let me show you something. This is just the interpretation of candles. So you understand better. Okay, now the market started from here. Started from here. Okay. It went this way.
Mhm.
Let's say up to this point. This was the highest point it got to.
Mhm.
Probably it's even ranged at that point, then it started coming down. You know, let's say this is a 1 hour candle. What I'm drawing now is a series of impulses and retracements under the 1 minute. You won't see it from the 1 hour. Then it's eventually closed at this point. You understand? No.
1 second.
This is the open of the candle and it started
The lower
here.
the opening point.
Huh?
The lower point is the opening point.
Yeah, this very point is the opening point. That is the body of this candle here.
Where's our closing point?
Then it's ranged up, it got to this point, but it started falling. If it had closed at this point, then the body would have gotten to this point. But it did not close at this point, then it started coming down. And got to this point, which is now the lowest point in the market for that time. So it formed another wick there. It still did not close there. Then it started coming up. And it got to this point and closed. Do you understand?
A little bit.
Okay, I would explain it.
1 second.
Okay.
So you say, for example, if this candle is a 1 hour candle,
Yeah.
so all this like retracements you're drawing, you can
And
only see the
you
1 minute
can
candle.
not only on 1 minute, on lower time frames.
Your lower time frame.
You know, if this is 1 hour, you'd have 2 candles representing this under 30 minutes. You'd have 4 candles under 60 minutes. Let's say you have 6 candles under 10 minutes and 60 candles under the 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you understand this concept now? Okay. Now let's say this is a bearish candle. The bearish candle is like this upside down. Let's change the color. Let's say this is bearish. Let's use the blue candle. Okay. Now for the bearish candle, it takes the market upwards. You can see that the former candle opened here and closed at the bottom because it's a bearish candle. It brings the market down. Yeah, but this is now the reverse of it. It takes the market up. But do you know why they call them bearish and bullish?
No, you could refresh my memory.
You know, when the bear is about to attack a man, it kind of brings the person down. The bear is always trying to bring its should I say prey down or something. You'd see the bear standing up to bring the prey down. But for the bull, it kind of takes the person up with his head or whatever now. Yeah, so that's why I call it bearish bullish. So for the bullish candle, it takes the market up. It takes the market up. So now the bullish candle opens at this point. At this point, it rises up to this point, which is the highest point attained in the market. Drops to this point, which is the lowest point attained in the market, and rises back up to close on this level. Do you understand?
Isn't that the same thing as the one from before?
No. The former one opened on this point and closed here. But this guy opened here and closed here.
Yeah, I think you confused me. I think you mixed them up.
Let me just draw another one so we get
I understood at first, but I think you mixed them up by accident.
It makes.
Huh?
You said what?
I said I understood, but I think you mixed them up by accident.
Okay, okay. So this opens here, gets to this level and falls down to this point. So let me draw the path so you understand. It can be in any direction. It can open here, go to the top first before coming down and back up. It can open here, come to the bottom first and go up The candle is just trying to let you know that this is the lowest point attained in the market. This is the trough of the market. This is the crest or peak. This is the point it opened, and this is the closing point. You get?
Okay.
So this is, just in case you're writing, let's say this is the crest or peak. This is the peak.
Can you draw like trends again, please?
Can I draw the trends? Yeah, I'm going
Trends
to.
like
I will. This is the closing. This is the opening point. This is a trough. Now this is how the trend goes. It opens from this point. Okay, I think I get why you're confused. The when I was drawing the bearish candle, I think I closed it up, right?
no, you
Did I
didn't close
did I
up.
close it down?
No, it didn't. You just like you mixed up the opening point and closing point. You said the
Okay,
opening
okay,
point.
okay. Yeah, I get. Sorry, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
So the bearish candle opens from this point. Let's say it's attained its lowest point here, and probably starts ranging or going in an
This
uptrend.
is the bearish candle.
No, this is the bullish. The bullish takes the market higher. Attains this point maximum, the peak, then closes at this point.
Could you please draw the bullish again? I'm sorry, bearish again.
Okay, okay. 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 So for the bearish, you still have this to be the peak.
Mm-hmm.
Still have this to be the peak. You have this to be the opening point. have this to be the closing point. So for the bearish, it closes below its opening point, and for the bullish, it closes above its opening point.
Okay.
So the bullish goes in this form. This is for the bullish. It opens here, closes here. So let me make this blue. And bearish this direction. Okay. Okay. Should I draw the trend for the bearish?
Yeah, please.
For the bearish, it opens here on this level, the opening point. It goes probably, it can even go to the lowest point first before going to the highest points. Either ways, you get.
Mm.
Can range in any form. Just that you would only see that under the line chart. You can see this trend. Let's say, okay, this is a 1 minute candle. You won't see this. You won't see this. You can't see. There's no way you can see this because it's just a single candle representing 1 hour. You get.
Mm-hmm.
But the line chart would show you this. It will show you this clearly. Then it gets to its peak and starts falling again. Whichever direction it goes, just know it's coming back to close at this point, the closing point. You understand? Look at the bearish. Look at the bearish. It started from the opening point. It's ranged, got to its trough, went to its peak, and closed back here. But look at the this is the bullish. Look at the bearish. It opened here. Whichever trend, whichever way it went, it got to its peak, came back to its trough, and closed here. You get?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is that understood now?
So how exactly does it bring the market down? Like, is it in the trend?
Yes. Let me show you. Let me show you this real quick. Let's go to where I do not have the drawings. Can you remember this with you the other day on support and resistances?
Mm.
Yeah, so here I have my red candles to be bearish, just like I drew, but I have my green candle to be bullish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you should have seen something. Look at how this market kept falling. Why? Because it had series of red candles.
Mm-hmm.
You would notice any rise you see would be from a green candle. Why any fall would be from a red candle? Look at this rise. It kept rising. It fell a little bit here. It rose. It fell a little bit here. It retraced here. This is a daily candle. So this retracement was for the whole day. It is just a single candle, but it's representing series of candles. It rose up to this point, then it started falling.
So I just want to say like that red candle basically represent like the general trend for the whole day like that. Like it looks like an average
Yeah,
trend for a whole day,
yeah.
like
In
a
fact,
general trend.
it might be a choppy trend, but the fact
You answer that
remains,
question. Well, I mean, like, you know,
yeah,
the red candle, like right in between the two green candles right there,
yeah,
is like just beside where your mouse is right
yeah.
now.
This, yeah, this right. Hello.